Welcome to Wednesday's News Moto, brought to you by For Riel. Each week, we partner a moto ride somewhere in Cambodia with updates about what's happening around the country. It's a fun way for you to keep up to date with events in the kingdom. Today's ride takes us to the north of Siem Reap town, heading up from Road 60 along the riverside. It's a lovely part of town and not an area that many people visit. By the time Jeremy crosses the bridge towards the end of this video, we are quite close to Angkor. It's worth taking a ride up this way if you've got time, but definitely not after a lot of rain. At For Riel, we donate the money we earn from YouTube to charities in Cambodia. We have just made some donations and our new donation total is on screen now. It's great to see that we're creeping towards 10,000 US dollars and we are now over 11,000 Australian dollars. In the description of this and every For Riel video, you will find links to the charities we support. Check out their websites, and if you'd like, donate directly to them. We regularly support Cambodian Children's Trust, Heartprint and Reach. Okay, now the formalities are out of the way, let's get into the news. It is Wednesday the 3rd of July, and today we see how Cambodia ranks in tourist attractions, explain the new electronic arrival card, check out Kampot's flower clock, visit Browntown, and as always, finish off with a good news story. Travel website TripAdvisor has ranked 4 Cambodian attractions in its top 25 tourist attractions in Asia list, with Angkor claiming second place. Singapore's Gardens by the Bay tops Asia at 8th worldwide, and Cambodia's Angkor ranks 2nd in Asia and 12th globally. Other Cambodian sites listed are Ta Prohm Temple, which is a unique blend of awe-inspiring ancient ruins and lush vegetation, according to them, and Bayon Temple, where fascinating ancient architecture awaits. They also list Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum, which provides a poignant and informative insight into a dark chapter of history. Hopefully this next attraction is just minutes away from being on that list and also a TikTok hit. The Governor of Kampot province has stated that, in addition to the many tourism achievements such as beaches, giant durian and seahorse statues, Kampot will soon sport a giant floral clock. The giant clock will have all Khmer numbers as well as other floral patterns. The Kampot Provincial Administration will start the process of organising the clock in the near future. The Governor added that after many tourism achievements, Kampot province is seeing a significant increase in tourists. We visited Kampot a few months ago and there seemed to be a lot of construction. Hopefully in the nick of time, the Governor will help preserve the old architecture that makes Kampot so beautiful and special. The Kampot International Tourism Port will be open for trial operations in the 3rd quarter of this year, with commencement of full operations in the 4th quarter. Strategically located in one of the country's coastal provinces, the port will serve as a vital international waterway to ferry tourists to the southern islands and link Kampot province to the global map, thereby giving a significant boost to the local tourism sector. Construction of the port kicked off in 2018 and was successfully completed in 2022 as part of a tourism infrastructure development project. It would be amazing to be able to travel to Vietnam by sea from Kampot in the near future. Finally, you won't need to look for a pen or write neatly in stupidly small boxes. Tourists, expats and Cambodians will all now have to complete an online e-immigration form within 7 days before your arrival into Cambodia. That means you can fill the online form anytime within the 7 days as long as it's done before you go through the visa checkpoint. The Cambodia e-arrival scheme requires everyone arriving, even if they hold a valid visa, to enter their details via a mobile app. The app is available at the website, which is arrival.gov.kh. The new app replaces the previous paper-based system and aims to streamline and enhance the arrival process. It's extremely easy to do. We will just run through the procedure. The app process has the following steps. Number 1, registration. Travellers register by taking a photo and uploading their passport information. Number 2, complete e-arrival card. This replaces the old paper immigration, health and customs declaration forms. Number 3, QR code. After completing your application, a QR code will be generated. Travellers can screenshot this QR code on their phones or present a printout to be submitted to immigration. If you have trouble with the process, don't worry, tablets will be provided at immigration so you can complete the process in the terminal. There will be someone to help you, so don't worry. Now to some sad news. Famed Cambodian musician Kong Nay has passed away at the age of 80. The son of Kong Nay said that Mr. Kong had died in his home in Kampot province. He added that Kong Nay's body has been kept for a traditional ceremony in Kampong Trak district of Kampot province, and his death was due to a long illness. Kong Nay was born on the 15th of March 1944 in Kampot province and was well known for his playing with the traditional long-necked fretted plucked lute called the Chapei Dang Veng. Commonly referred to as Master Kong Nay, he was a master of the Treng Chapei genre, in which a solo vocalist performs semi-improvised topical material within traditional epics, self-accompanied with the Chapei. Master Kong Nay had recent success through Time to Rise, where he played and sang alongside Cambodian rapper Van Dar. That song has over 122 million views on YouTube alone, so check it out if you haven't seen it. Sadly, Master Kong Nay was one of the relatively few great masters to have survived the Khmer Rouge era and was known as the Ray Charles of Cambodia. Now finally, the angels of the road dividers, are getting some backup. The Minister of Interior has urged the continued enforcement of the law on drink driving, as roadside checks have been successful in reducing traffic accidents by more than 50%, particularly at night. The minister announced that the authority will continue to enforce traffic restrictions at night due to a police report indicating that traffic accidents involving drunk drivers have more than halved. There has also been a 75% drop in moto madness stories. A spokesperson for the Deputy National Police Chief said checking drivers for alcohol consumption helps to reduce traffic accidents at night. Police nationwide will continue to stop drivers at night, especially in Phnom Penh. Most traffic accidents across the country occurred at night, accounting for 55% due to driving at high speeds under the influence of alcohol. Strict measures will be taken to enforce the law in the capital and provinces, especially at night, to maintain safety, reduce injuries and loss of life. According to the report, in the first 5 months of 2024, there were 1,296 traffic accidents nationwide, of which 55% occurred at night, mostly later in the evening or early morning. The report said that the death toll has risen by 7% compared to 2023. 40% of accidents were due to speeding, 24% were for not respecting the right-of-way, 9% were for not staying in the right lane, and another 9% were for reckless driving. The aim of enforcement is to protect the lives of drivers and maintain public order. Police have been deployed in all 14 districts of Phnom Penh and will carry out inspections between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. It does seem a little strange to release the testing times, but I guess that's when people are most active in their drink driving. A spokesperson for the Ministry of Public Works and Transport expressed concern over the occurrence of traffic accidents, as fatalities still remain high and most of those killed are motorcyclists, especially those not wearing helmets. If you're riding on a moto, please wear a bloody helmet. We encourage anyone coming here to live to bring a helmet from their home country that fits correctly. Also, we recommend getting a license or at least doing some courses before riding here. Fines for drunk driving for a motorcyclist range from $60 to $250, car drivers from $100 to $500, and truck drivers from $200 to $1,000. This is dependent on your blood alcohol level. Holy sewage, late night stinky dip. A driver suspected of being drunk got a watery and fecal facial surprise when she found herself in Browntown after dumping her car into a sewage canal in Phnom Penh. Witnesses said they saw a white Toyota Prius being driven by a woman along National Road 4 at high speeds. The driver lost control and ended up in the sewer. Fortunately, she didn't sustain any injuries or injure anyone else. After the accident, the police arrived at the scene to flush out the truth. Because there was no harm to others or state property, they washed and sanitized their hands of the situation. The driver was then left to remove the car and clean up. Now, something you want to see in the water. Cambodia currently has 105 Mekong Irrawaddy dolphins, the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries announced at the celebration of National Fisheries Day 2024 held in Kampong Cham province. In the first 6 months of this year, 8 dolphin calves have been recorded, but at the same time, 2 deaths were counted. Mekong Irrawaddy dolphins are a living national treasure of Cambodia and are fully protected under the kingdom's fishery laws. Well, our time together has flown once more, and that brings us to the end of this week's news. You're now up to date with all of the most important events in the kingdom. Don't forget to join us on Instagram or Facebook if you'd like updates between videos. If you missed the video I did last week about Tai Tai Mart, which is a great place to shop for household items if you're living in Siem Reap, the link to that video will be on screen shortly. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, have a great week, and we'll see you very soon.